I'm here to be an all-time great.
Now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame shows, more as the Lakers get the revenge on the Chicago Bulls as the Don Luka effing Dončić tonight. 46 points, 20 in the third quarter, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, shot 15 for 25, 8 for 13 from 3. Love it from Luka Dončić. Love the energy from Luka tonight. He took over. You know, he shot 9 for 9. Oh, shit. Luka, 15 for 25, 8 for 14 from 3. 11 assists, 7 rebounds. Love the energy from Luka the Don. Shout out to mother effing Luka Dončić. Great performance. And I'm going to tell you this. We're 3-1 on the road trip. And that puts us at 28-17 on the season. I know things been percolating in the front office and with LeBron, this and that. So far, 3-1 on the road trip. So far, all that smoke, all that noise, get out of here. 3-1 on the road trip. So far, having a great road trip. So let me tell you this: the past 4 games, including tonight, 46 points, 11 rebounds, 8 threes. Actually, 46 points, 11 assists, 8 threes. 33 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. 32 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. 38 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. That's domination right there for Luka Dončić. But some people would rather have Max Christie. You know who you are. What's going on, LeGoat James, man? What's going on, man? Great win tonight. Love the energy. And can we give a round of applause as well, along with Luka Dončić? Can we give another round of applause? We've given 4. Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura tonight. 23 points, 9 for 11 from the field. 4 for 5 from 3, 2 rebounds. We had 30-plus from the bench tonight. Shout out to Rui Hachimura tonight. Great job, Rui. Rui played a great game tonight. He's been playing since the bench, but we got to get into it, man. I know we had a good game. I know we won, but we got to clean up some things. You feel me? DeAndre Ayton, I've seen enough of you. It's time to make a move. Get him up out of here. 6 points again, back-to-back games. 6 points and 2 rebounds, bro. 2 rebounds. 2 rebounds. Like DeAndre Ayton, where's that motivation? Where's that fire? You know what I mean? So it's like, where are you at, DeAndre Ayton? Jarrett Vanderbilt, 2 points, 7 rebounds. But let me get back to DeAndre Ayton. 6 points, 2 rebounds in 22 minutes. What is going on? Like, what is really going on with you, DeAndre? And that's the second game where you score in double figures. Jake LaRavia only had 8 points. So it's between Luka, 46, Rui's 23, and LeBron's 24. LeBron had 20 points in the first half, and then with scoring 4 points in the second half. 9 for 19 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Luka had 3 turnovers. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, happy Monday to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Danny Berry Sports House, man. It was a great game tonight. We won. We're 3-1 on the road trip. After that game against Clippers, we've been winning ever since that game. After we lost the Clippers, we've been responding to our team defense in that second quarter, bro. We're playing great, getting out of transition. LeBron was taking over in that first quarter. He had, I think 20 points? 20 points in the first quarter. Taking over, attacking the lane, getting and one. Just the team defense. When the team defense is mentally locked in, we can beat anybody. But there's moments where we give up runs and we give up, you know what I mean? But we won tonight. I liked it. I liked what we did from Luka. Luka was facilitating, but Luka was shooting the ball well tonight. He was engaged offensively tonight. Him and Rui, and LeBron. And also, you know, but as far as Luka facilitating, rebounding, but he was efficient from 3. He was playing at the highest level. This is one of the best games so far of Luka like on the road trip as far, like just him just taking over a game, his shots starting to fall. And I kept telling everybody, Luka's shots gonna start, his threes are gonna start falling. Just give him some time. And sure enough, lately he's been starting to ramp it up a notch. And I liked it. I just like the team defense in that first quarter, second quarter, and we just turn it up. And also too, give you something I saw on this team tonight. The first half we scored 69 points. In the halftime, first half 69 points, shot 60% from the field, 7 for 16 from 3, 16 rebounds, 17 assists, 5 turnovers, points off turnovers. We scored 16 off of there, 9 turnovers, points in the paint, 38-22. That was in the first half. So now let's see what they did after the game. Overall, it was just a team win tonight. Loved it. Love for these guys, man. 3-1 on the road trip. We're winning, and that's all that matters. And all that stuff that you've been hearing in the media, it's over with. I'm focusing on the Los Angeles Lakers until I see something breaking news regarding what's been going on with who and who. So I'm focusing on just what's going on the court, but outside the court of the Lakers, then I'll address it then. Until then, it's just strictly Lakers stuff and NBA stuff. So we shot 56% from the field, 3-pointers, 16 out of 33, 48%. They shot 37%. Free throws, we had 72%. We missed 21. We shot 21 out of 29. We lost the rebound department by 5. Assists, 26 to the 31. Steals, we had 7. They had 5. Blocks, 3-0. We had 8 turnovers tonight. We did a great job with the turnover department. We had 8 tonight. They scored 12 off our 8. We scored 23 off their 15. Points in the paint, 52 to their 48. Our largest lead was a 20-point lead, and theirs was a 6-point in the first quarter. But the fact that our defense was stepping up tonight, and I love it. Luka scored 20 points in the third quarter by himself, because there is a moment, guys, where Chicago. But you also, Big Baby Sports, subscribe with exclusive content, Laker post-game show, breaking news, and especially this podcast. Y'all go subscribe to the channel, subscribe to here, and subscribe for $4.99. Y'all can donate to the channel as well. On Cash App, Big Baby Jonathan, to help me create more content for you guys and much more. But like right here, Luka effing Dončić tonight, 46 points, 20 in the third quarter, because there was a moment where it was a 1-point game, and Luka took over the entire third quarter, 20 points by himself. He hit threes, step-back threes, layups. Just his offense was like, you're going to guard me? Let me go around you. So he put that 1 point. We were up 1. Luka by himself took over that third quarter. And that's what I'm talking about. But people want to sit here and say, I miss Max Christie. Why do we give? No. I'm taking Luka Dončić every single time. You know what I mean? You feel me? So Luka's offense is starting to pick it up. And his team and his defense tonight was amazing again. I love the defense tonight from Luka. And the last 2 games have been liking these from Luka, along with Rui, along with Gabe Vincent and Jackson Hayes, and play great tonight. Jackson Hayes, and I'm going to say this here right now, I think we should go ahead and start Jackson Hayes over DeAndre Ayton, because I see something about DeAndre Ayton. When he's out there, there was a play, 2 possessions. Chicago does a side out of bounds play. Vucevic got a layup. Another play, they drew up a play. Vucevic, another layup. All those plays, they went at Ayton. They put Jackson Hayes in. They tried to run the same play, and they couldn't. Jackson Hayes stopped it. So what I'm saying is, play Jackson Hayes over DeAndre Ayton more. I know they play similar roles, but I think Jackson Hayes has been playing a lot more energy than DeAndre Ayton. We're going to call it what it is. We're going to call it what it is, man. We got to call it what it is, man. You know what I mean? We got to call it a spade, man. But Chicago has great talent. We got the revenge, man. We got the revenge. Love it. Kobe White had 23 points, 8 for 13 from the field, 5 for 10, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Vucevic, 18 points, 11 rebounds. Patrick Williams, 7 points. Josh Giddey, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. His a little usual. And I don't know how to pronounce his name, so this guy had 20 points off the bench. Great dude. Lakers are interested in that dude. 20 points, 3 rebounds, two assists. It's a great game for the Bulls, great game for Lakers, but Lakers defense showed in that the whole game they were just getting. I know we gave up a lot of 3-pointers in that third quarter, but that's the thing. We didn't waver, we didn't panic, we didn't give up the lead. Luka took over. That the reason that we won tonight, also too, along with Rui. But that third quarter was a make or break because it was a 1-point game, and Luka took over with 20 points in that third quarter. Because if he didn't take over 20 points, who knows what would happen? But 46 big points tonight from Luka Dončić, and also LeBron did his thing tonight. Got to give credit where credit is due, but he kind of tailed off in the second half with just 4 points. He still had hella assists, hella rebounds. 23 years old. 23 seasons, has no left to prove. So, congrats to LeBron. Everybody had a great game tonight. Love the energy, effort. And I just like how Rui – let me get into something. Rui Hachimura has there's an article by Dan Wiki with him talking about his role, and he accepted the bench role in the show tonight. 30-plus bench points for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. Rui Hachimura is a big part of that, along with Jackson Hayes and others. And also, too, got to get into it as well. I'm going to say this here, and I just can't. No wonder why he's not playing as much anymore. Gabe Vincent, another scoreless game tonight from Gabe Vincent. Man, hit that like button, everybody. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up, chat. Hit them likes. Also, leave a comment down below. Share the stream with everybody. You feel me? Get them likes up. Yep. Let's get more. Let's get it, man. Yep. Gabe Vincent. I didn't even have to look at the box score. 0 points for Gabe Vincent. 0 for 2 from 3. What's going on, man? Be easy, that dude. What's popping, bro? Hope everything's pleasantly and smooth, man. Like, yes, they did. And also, too, Gabe Vincent, back-to-back games we didn't score. I think he's going to get traded, bro. I think he's going to get traded. Also, too, I did see some things I'm going to have to talk about that the Warriors and Lakers were well, this was what I saw in the percolating news. You know what I mean? Percolating news that the Lakers were talking to the Golden State Warriors for Jonathan Kuminga, but the Warriors said no. It was Jonathan Kuminga, Maxi Kleber, and a second-round pick for Jonathan Kuminga. Warriors said no, but they're off and on negotiations. But they're trying to find the best value for Jonathan Kuminga, but I'm good off Jonathan Kuminga. So I'm glad that, I don't know, we'll see what happens. That's why I just saw it in the news today, percolating. I just want to bring it to you guys. Yeah, I got a new mic. Be easy. How does it sound, man? Shout out to Angry Lakers fan. He's the one that gifted me this pod mic. Shout out to you, Angry. You know what I mean? I'm cool. Me neither, man. I agree, but somebody that we know somebody that loves Jonathan Kuminga. We know somebody that loves Jonathan Kuminga so much, bro. It's just it's time it's time to move on from him. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, man. Shout out to Angry Lakers fan. And also go subscribe to his football channel, Steelers World Order. Go subscribe to that channel. But appreciate it. Yeah, the rod. Yeah. Yep, I got the rod mic. You know, and I just upgraded the video quality as well. Got a new camera as well. But yeah, man. You already know. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Angry, man. But yeah, man, and I feel like the Jonathan Kuminga, he is overrated. But what I'm saying is, if the fact that the Lakers said, I'll give you Maxi Kleber, gave it and a second-round pick, Warriors said no. You can get more value for Kuminga. And I feel like the Warriors are interested in Michael Porter Jr. Why don't you just offer Michael Porter Jr. straight up for Jonathan Kuminga? It works both ways. Jonathan Kuminga can go turn up in Brooklyn. He said, okay, change your name to Big Baller. Big Baller Sports. You're swinging in dough. Hell yeah, let's get it. BZ said, who do you think they should target? I ain't gonna lie. I think we're not gonna make a move. I know this was percolating in the news. I'm gonna bring it to you guys about the Jonathan Kuminga thing, but I think we're not gonna make any moves because let me tell you this before I get back to the Lakers Chicago game. It's just because we have cap space, we have more draft capital. We're gonna be LeBron off the books, everybody off our book. So I feel like we just have to hold the fort. You know what I mean? So we just gotta have to see what happens. We're gonna have to see what happens. But yeah, man, I see that. So let me see. He said it's rumors that the Lakers will, and that's the thing. We're gonna have 50 something million in cap space, draft capital, and all that good stuff. They don't want to lose, and that's the thing we have to really talk about. But I'm gonna talk about the Chicago game for a little bit, and then I'll get back to the trade front. But overall, this Laker game tonight, we're 3-1 on the road trip. We're 28-17 on the season. The fact we're 4th seed in the West, and we're starting to play. You know what I mean? It was an overall great game for everybody. Other than DeAndre Ayton and everybody else. Jake LaRavia stepped up. Marcus Smart stepped up. 23 points off the bench for Rui. The list goes on and on, but it's something's going on with DeAndre Ayton. I think he's mentally checked out, and Indiana is interested in DeAndre Ayton because they were when he was a free agent, but he also went to the Lakers. So see what you can get for him with Indiana. Indiana's looking for a starting center. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I also got to, you know what I mean? Yeah, Hayes can get rebounds, block shots, and bring energy. Aiden has not been the same, man, since he said, "Yo, really believe JJ about what he said about us being a accountable practice." He hasn't played bad. Only had that one good game at home before the road trip. But last 3 games, I don't like the energy from DeAndre, and I do not like the energy from him. From defense, just his motor. You really think so? Aiden's uncomfortable because I don't know. We'll even when he was on Phoenix, Portland, his motor. You know what I mean? And there was times where Aiden had wide open dunks, missed it, wide open floaters, wide open this, that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? And also too, it's I'm gonna say actually no. At the end of my show, I gotta address something. It's nothing crazy or anything. Just what I saw today. Let me guess. That's be easy. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious, chat. But yeah, man. And as far as the trade front, man, I'm willing to just not do any moves, get cap space, and get the picks and move forward. But we'll see what happens. A lot can be done now until the deadline, and we'll see what happens. And also, too, man, I just liked how the defense was talking. They're rotating. They got a lot of steals, a lot of transition buckets. And I like that. Luka was sliding his feet. Rui was sliding his feet. And there was a lot of movement. You know what I mean? There was a lot of movement from the defense. And ball movement was there and all that good stuff. A lot of no-look passes from Luka. We're making our threes tonight. And that's how we can be dangerous if we share the ball the right way. If the Lakers lock in defensively from the defensive mindset and say, you know what? We know we can score. We know we can score, Laker Nation. We know we can score to the best of them. But if our defense is locked in, and I've been seeing, other than the Clipper game, from the Denver game, the Dallas Maverick game, and this game tonight, we are last 4 games, we've been number 1 in the whole NBA in defensive rating. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And yeah, Drew Timmy got hurt. He got poked in the face, has sat out, precaution, the usual stuff that they do. He'll be back next game against Cleveland. LeBron returning home and stuff. Do you like the small ball lineup better? That's the thing, though. I noticed when we play with the small lineup, we're playing a little bit more better, more frequently, more ball movement, more everybody's fluent. But when the big lineup hits, the offense just throw the ball to Aiden, let him go 1-on-1, little back down, float or miss or make. But when we have the small lineup, we move the ball from side to side, set screens, we just move around. And there was a play where Luka was just backing down. There's a play where Luka was backing down, looking. Okay, let me drive by you. Let me throw a no-look pass to Jake Levy in the corner 3. Or let me do a no-look pass to Marcus Smart for 3. Luka did a lot of facilitating tonight in the first half, but I liked it. I liked what he did. You know what I mean? I liked what Luka did tonight. Also, I just liked what the team ball movement was tonight. You know what I mean? The Luka did great ball movement tonight along with LeBron. LeBron played great tonight, 24 points. Facilitated, rebounded. I thought he was going to go for a 40-point tonight with the way he came out in that first half. I was like, oh, LeBron, I like the energy for him, taking his matchup, going at him, getting some and one, some threes, some layups, and then only 4 points in the second half, but that's okay. 4 points in the second half, cool. But Lucas said, you know what, 20-point third quarter, that's what Luka took over. And also, too, last game, LeBron did announce that this is Luka's team. It's on video. He said this is Luka team. We have to rally around Luka, and it's been showing 3-1 on the road trip and everything. You know what I mean? I'm live right now. I'll be back in a little bit. Just wanted to stop and say hi. But yeah, man, it's a good game tonight.
Shit to you tonight. I don't believe so, man. I'm live right now. I'll be back in a little bit. Say less, baby.
You know what I mean? So the energy was there. Like, I just liked how, like I've been telling people, if our number one goal is defense, if we say, you know what, tonight or Wednesday against Cleveland, we know we can score. Let's just play a whole game of defense in this show tonight, or it's going to be showing. You know, I just like how we've been playing. Other than Clipper game, the energy's there. JJ did a great job coaching tonight. He kept Rui out there. So 81's out there for the first couple minutes. He's like, all right, you're out, Jackson Hayes in. And I saw a play where JJ got pissed off about Aiden. He looked to the bench, and he's like, I don't know what he said, but his facial expression, he did not look happy with Aiden. And it showed. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's 25th, but I guess the last 4 games is number 1 in the NBA. The last 4 games. They do need to step it up consistently, man. But so far, right now, we're 3 games, 3-1 on a road trip, so that's a positive. It's a positive sign because the 8-game road trip. So far, the road trip is going 3-1. That's a good start. Now, if it was 1-3, we'd be having a different conversation. But as of right now, as truly constructed, 3-1. I'm taking that 3-1, and let's get better and improve. Let's get to 4-1. Let's try to end the road trip. You know what I mean? Get to 6-1. 6-1 or 7-1 at best. You know what I mean? So it's just like I thought the Lakers re-signed somebody, but it's the LA Chargers defensive tackle. You know what I mean? Congrats to him. Let me see. Hold on, Shower. Is it Lakers or Chargers? Hold on. Oh, yeah. It was my Chargers re-signed the defensive end. Yep. After the road trip, yep. Now we got to take advantage of that. We got to take advantage of these road games and home games when we get back. You know what I mean? And LeBron had a sick dunk tonight. You know what I mean? Somebody said never mind. You know? Shout out to my cousin for texting me. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He texted me, is Aiden worth keeping or is he too lackadaisical? Shout out to my cousin Jacob. Shout out to you, bro. Hope all is well. Salute to you. Go Seahawks. Hope they win. Yeah, I think it's time to get rid of DeAndre Ayton. This lackluster defense out there, and he just looks like he doesn't want to be here. I know he had that one cool game when he went 100% from the field, but just the inconsistency. 1 minute he had a good game like this, and then the next game he'll have 6 points and 2 rebounds. We can't be doing that, DeAndre Ayton. We cannot be doing that. That's a big fella. You cannot be scoring 6 points and 2 rebounds, big dog. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. That's my cousin. I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, bet. I just okay, bet. Let me see. I saw that earlier. I posted it up. Yeah. shout out to my cousin that just texted me and I saw this. My bad, fam. But like just the lackadaisical performances by Aiden. Shaq would not be happy with your performance. Shaq's a big fella. You know how Shaq is with them big fellas. He'll criticize you. He'll hold you accountable to the fullest. So I just feel like it's time to get rid of Aiden, get some picks, get some players in here. Maybe get that one. There's a guy that's on the Pacers. He's number 00. He's an athletic wing. Maybe go get him. He played great in the finals. And you know what I mean? Yeah, too inconsistent. Yep, too inconsistent. Hell yeah, he is. But at first though, he was playing at a high level. Yes, go get him, Mathurin. He's a baller. Because you can start you can start Jackson Hayes, get rid of Aiden, bring Mathurin from the Pacers because they're not going to re-sign him next offseason. So why don't you go get Mathurin, go get him, start him, or bring him off the bench, and he'll bring the energy, toughness. If you have Marcus Smart and Mathurin, they bring toughness and physicality. Now we're talking. Oh, Shaq expects you to drop 35 and 20 and 5 blocks a game. That's how high expectation is for Shaquille O'Neal with these big fellas when they come to Los Angeles. Like the same with Dwight Howard. Shaq had a standard for Dwight. That's why he would always get on him because he wasn't – at times, Dwight wasn't putting up those numbers. Same when it comes to the big fellas, Shaq is the one that holds the big fellas accountable when they come to the Lakers. Not just Lakers, but in NBA in general. Okay. Read that later. Something to do with owner. Deal with that later. Yeah, that backcourt would be physical, tough, grit. Why don't they go get Mathurin? See what we can do, man. Because I know that the Pacers are looking for a starting caliber center that can bring energy. That's what I saw the reports today of percolating around the news front, and we have one in DeAndre Ayton. You know what I mean? We can start Hayes, or you can throw in Gabe Vincent. Because when we throw in Gabe Vincent, we can throw in DeAndre Ayton, Gabe Vincent, and picks and try to get the best value for them. Try to at this point. If you can't, just hold on to them, and then they go into the offseason with the cap space and more, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the stream, man. Let's get them likes up. Oh, yeah, that would be Mathurin. Yep, I would take that because they're both athletic wings that can run the floor and shoot the ball really well. This is a good – yeah, man. Gabe Vincent, man. Maxi Kleber hasn't been the same since he hit that game winner against the Lakers over Anthony Davis when he was with the Mavericks. And where's that three-point specialist the Maxi Kleber shot against the Lakers? Where's that three-point specialist? But yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. Next couple of games for the Lakers. 3-1 on the road trip. Let's get to 4-1 against the Cavaliers. But guess what? Cavaliers are struggling. I know they beat the Orlando Magic, but they've been struggling. And you know how teams that struggle always find their way against the Lakers. But it's going to be a battle. You got a lot of great talent in Cleveland. LeBron returns home to Cleveland. We'll see what happens on Wednesday, man, to get to 4-1. Our goal is to get to 6-1, 7-1 in the road trip. That's the ultimate goal. Try to go. Let's continue to stack these wins, Lakers. Take it one game at a time, one day at a time, because we play every other day. So we play tonight, play Wednesday, and then play Friday, and then play Monday. And then we got to close out this road trip on the high note. You know, also, too, we got some also good news. Potentially, Austin Reeves is coming back potentially Wednesday against Cleveland. So this one thing I want to ask you guys, people in the comment section down below, do we put Reeves to the bench for now until he gets acclimated back with the rotations and conditioning, or we just throw him in the starting lineup with Luka, bring Marcus Smart off the bench, keep Jake LaRavia in the starting lineup, or do we say bench, go to the bench for Austin Reeves, and then we start the usual starting lineup, or try to fix it? Let me know in the comments below. If I'm the Lakers, I said this earlier, I think we should keep the starting lineup and let Reeves get acclimated from the bench, get the conditioning up, and then also after that happens, then put him in the starting lineup. Because right now, our starting lineup with Luka, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, LeBron, and Aiden we've been playing up to par so far. But like my boy B Easy said, yeah, bench, yep. But I'm saying for the starting lineup position, I like where we're going with this group that we have now until Reeves gets back for a few games. Then maybe put Jake LaRavia on the bench and keep Luka. You could put Luka, Austin Reeves, Marcus Smart, LeBron, and whoever at center. You know what I mean? Because Marcus Smart brings physical toughness to this Laker team that we haven't had in a while. You know, and also too, you can Reeves, Rui off the bench with Reeves. That's an interesting combination. He said, "Real Jose said, I'd rather bring out you." Yeah, you can either mix or match, but we'll see what JJ does. So far, we've been playing good with our team that we have now, so we'll see what happens on Wednesday. You know, so we'll see what happens. But man, let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up, chat. Hit them likes. Dang, I didn't even know my cousin was watching. I thought it was okay. Bet. Shout out to him for watching. This guy. But yeah, man. Shout out to Be Easy. Jake's defense has been solid the last few games. He doesn't miss assignments. He has size and toughness, just not the quick. Yeah, he doesn't have any of that, but he battles. He competes. There's a time where he had that missed layup and he fell. He got back on defense. He literally missed the layup, fell, ran back on defense, and stopped. Like he contributed to a stop by playing getting back on defense. And I actually ain't gonna lie. He actually is a player that I'm thinking in re-signing because the way he plays defense, the competitive nature from Jake LaRavia, re-sign him potentially in the offseason, but we'll see what happens. But so far, he's been playing a lot better since he's been starting. I know there's games where he's up and down, but so far I like his hustleness, his competitiveness, and his attention to detail when it comes to being like high energy. You know what I mean? Same with Marcus Smart. I like his high energy. I know they don't score as much sometimes, but they do other things. Facilitate, set good screens, you know what I mean? So it's just like I just want to see I really want to see Marcus Smart resign with the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, but he brings physical toughness. That game against I think it was Denver or Dallas. I think it was against Dallas. It was against Dallas where Marcus Smart stripped Cooper Flag. Just those little things like that, stripping the ball, just taking charge is something that we haven't had in a long time. So I'm very encouraged with Marcus Smart's production this season, along with Jake LaRavia's, along with Rui. I know there's games where Rui doesn't play as well, but he's been playing his role, and he's been excellating his role last 2 or 3 games. Big night against Dallas and then Denver, and then tonight. That's encouraging for moving forward with Rui, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if we have this roster. We got 10 days until the trading deadline, y'all, so there's going to be a lot of speculation rumors, but guess what? I know I'm reported that Golden State and the Lakers were talking about Jonathan Kuminga, but I think that's on the Golden State side linking that out. But guess what? The Lakers don't link anything. They're quiet. So when you're quiet, you're working behind the scenes. And also, too, before I get up out of here, y'all, it's been 6 years, man, since we lost the legend and the late, great Kobe Bryant, man. 6 years from the Mamba. You'll miss every day, big dog. We miss you. I know if you were here, you would, you miss you, Kobe. Y'all miss you, Kobe, Gigi, and the rest of them. It's been 6 years, man, and shout, you know what I mean? Kobe will be missed. His attention to detail on the court, off the court, when it comes to what it takes to win and all that will always be there for everybody in this league, in this world, and everything. You preached everything, Kobe. It's been 6 years, man. Yeah. Damn, it's been that long. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah, he said Rui. I didn't see. Yep. Luka MVP. Yep. Yeah. RIP Kobe G. Gone, but never forgotten. Nope. You know what I mean? They'll never be forgotten, along with the others as well. Everybody else as well. Kobe Gigi and the rest of them. You'll never be forgotten, man. Just your legacy lives on. Gigi's legacy lives on. And all that. Kobe's one of the greatest basketball players of all time, in my opinion. Just the way he carries himself, the way he preaches things. And yeah, man, I think Gigi would have been in the WNBA right now. She probably would have been the number 1 pick. The way that she was about to go to UConn, the way that she was playing at a high level, dominating. She had the same the same shot as Kobe, the same demeanor as Kobe, like just the way that she moved. It was okay. We're gonna see Kobe's daughter in the WNBA. Okay, let's roll. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, she goes to the Sparks. I think she would have been she would have been up there, probably in the WNBA right now, or getting close, getting up there. All right, Kobe, RIP, man. Appreciate the words of encouragement that you told me about podcasting. I appreciate you, big dog. I look at it every day, bro. Appreciate you for those words of encouragement, and go Lakers. Who is your top 3 favorite Lakers? Ooh, be easy, man. Be easy. Be coming with them. Hold on. Be easy, man. Be coming with those hot takes, man. Hold on. I have to play. I got to give him a round of applause. Yep. Who's your, ooh, Kobe. Yep. No, it's Kobe, Magic, and Shaq. Oh, no, you left LeBron off. My opinion. What up, Lakers all day dope? Lakers all day dope. What's going on, man? For me, Kobe. Yeah, hey, some people have their favorite Lakers like that. Some people have Kobe, Shaq, and Magic. Some people have Kobe, or some people have Magic, Kobe, Shaq, or some people have Kareem. Because Wilt Chamberlain was a Lakers. Some people have Wilt Chamberlain. You can't, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like I said, you know. But no, I have my favorite Laker of all time. No, it's top 3, but for me, it's Kobe. But you know what I mean. So to each his own. Oh yeah, but I'm going with others. Fisher, Ori, yeah, Shannon Brown too is a great. You know, Lamar Odom, Pau Gasol up there, but like just those other players. Well, not just the greats. But there's other players like Bynum, Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol got his jersey retired. You got Robert Horry, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, James Worthy. The list goes on and on. And also too, you got Jordan Farmar from back in the day. You got Farmar, like, you know what I mean? Vladimir Radmanovic. Remember them days, man. Vladimir on the Lakers. He used to play on Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Supersonics. Sasha Vujacic hitting the clutch shot in the NBA Finals in Game 7. You know, so it's looking forward to, you know what I mean, so many great Lakers, and now we're in the era of Luka. Now he potentially could be a great Laker, be up there too. So, Robert Sacre. No. Robert Sacre hit when that was Chris Kaman. Chris Kaman was sleeping on the bench. I remember that. Oh, yeah, Steve Blake, Lynn Rice. You know what I mean? Lamar Odom. List goes on and on, man. You can't get it wrong with, you know what I mean? When the Lakers contribute, when these players contribute at high level, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was. Yep. Mad Madison. Yep. Mark Manson, man, when he danced at the event with Shaq, that shit was hilarious, you know. But yeah, man, hope everybody's having a great night, man. Let me see. Hold on, chat. Wait, Eddie Jones, Nick the Quick, all of them, man. It can't go wrong with them, any of them. So it's just like so many great Lakers. But I just want to appreciate everybody joining the stream tonight. You know, appreciate everybody from Be Easy, Roni Turioff, everybody in the chat. Shout out to my cousin being in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Luka Dončić had a great game tonight. Shout out to Legoat James. 414. Shout out to Raj Dog. You feel me? Let me see here. Shout out to Be Easy. Shout out to Be Easy, that dude, and my cousin right here. Appreciate you, big dog, for stopping by. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. Be easy. Appreciate you staying in the stream, man. Everybody, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Shout out to Lakers all day, dope. He came in at the last minute, which is fine. It's all good. Appreciate you, big dog. And it's been your boy. Shout out to all those people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching, man. And it's been your boy, Big Baby. Let's give it one more round of applause before we get up out of here for tonight. And it's been your boy, Big Baby. It's been your boy, Big Baby, man. Have a great one. God bless. Take care. Gone.